Okay, another one with a little tricky shift in it to get just the right size compartments. You lay it out like it was cut. 7 on the left, 7 on the right, 7 on the lower left, 7 on the upper right. And then these guys here, short one up here will span between here and here. And this one will span from here to here, but on the left-hand side of center. So if you take a look at the center dividers, there's just one that's shifted to the right, one with 2, and then the rest are shifted just left of center. And that's going to be this one down here, this one down here, this one here, that one goes there, and this one up here. See, the end will match that. Just double check that. And if we put this one up here, we know we put it in the right direction because the top matches up to it as well. If we take this one, we see that's going to match up. And then the transition shifts over, matches up. All the way down, and all the 7s are on the left-hand side of this one. Sides on, put the long one in. Again, if it's resistant, you can wiggle the divider below it a little bit, work it back and forth. But if it's getting really tough, make sure you're nice and straight. Back it off, start again. Better to do that than break it, although I did break one. You can just put it in there with a little glue on it. It works just fine. The main goal is to separate the tokens after all and keep you organized. So, we'll back that off and push that back down off camera just to save some time. Yep, that one did a better job. Getting a little aggressive on that one. I'll probably just back that off and try it again because I'm too far down there and it's not too bad. Hey, there we go. Nice thing is once it's together, it's pretty dang strong. There we go. I'm just holding the ends on because they're just going to flop right off. The glue, tape, let it set for a little while. Now, I guess I should have started off by telling you, put these in water for about 15-20 minutes. You're going to need them to bend them up. And that water really helps. And then you assemble it by starting on one end with the divider and rolling it through, clipping it into place. And when you're done, you're going to end up with this great token tray and lid. And oh, I pulled the divider out because this isn't glued yet either. That is going to, and this is kind of my calling card, the curved wood. I like doing it. Takes a lot of time to cut all those, but it's really nice for scooping out tokens. And I think you'll appreciate that playing the game. But I will get this soaked and I'll come back and show you how to bend that. So after they've been soaking for 15 or so minutes, pat them down just to keep them from being sloppy. Alright, take your divider, the up curve area will go into here, and try to hold it so you can see it. But you can actually spread these apart just a little bit to get that in there. We're going to roll it down. Little tug, little tug, a little tug, and get the next one going. Little tug, little tug. Next one started. Little tug, little tug. Tug. Okay, I hold off on the ends until the whole thing's together. It's starting to get crowded. Get your hand in there. But once these dry up, it shrinks around these pegs. I don't even use glue for these guys, not needed. The only thing that will need to be glued is the divider down the center. There we go. Got them all started. If you do damage one of the holes a little bit, again, wood will shrink. It's gonna go on. I guess I do end up using glue on these holes. I'll glue them and set a weight down on top of them, heavy book, or something like that to keep it down and glue it into place, because it has just a little bit of spring. I like it to go nice and flat. Start the other side. The other thing that you can do is you can use the edge of a table. This concrete countertop works great. And you can use the edge of that to help maneuver these guys onto the holes a little bit by pushing the corner just adjacent to the holes. Not sure I'll need that technique tonight. I let these soak probably longer than 15 minutes because I was busy with something. And the second side is harder than the first because you're running out of maneuvering area. There we go. Popped over, popped over, popped over, popped over. This one is not quite on the first one. Go back and make sure that's on there. There we go. There's a little bit of tearing on that one. I heard it as it went in. But again, there's enough redundancy in the system here. It's going to cover any kind of little strain like that. That guy's going to be tough. So maybe we will end up using the corner table on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see that guy cracked. But no damage there. No damage there. This guy's cracking a little bit. But it'll be fine. And also when it shrinks up, actually I can't even see where the cracks are now, but certainly by the time it shrinks up, it'll be good. So there you go, nice token boat. And the curve again helps you get those tokens out from the bottom. No corner to catch them on the edge. Because you're gonna be pulling a lot of tokens in and out for this game all the time. And this holds all the ones that you frequently pull in and out. So this can ride on the table. That's the other reason I put the lid on it, because of the small tokens, and they tend to fly away as well. Boom. And it goes up like that. Your lid's a little tight. Don't worry, it'll loosen up. If it's a little loose, you can always use a dab of glue on the edge of one of these guys to provide a little extra friction. So there we go. And actually, I think this is an old lid. That's why it's damaged. Yeah, it's the right one. A bit of spot unevenness along there. Give it a squeeze. Dab the glue in, put some weight on it, and wait overnight to let it dry up.